What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. I'm so excited for you guys to see this panel that myself, Mayor Cam's Kicks did at the Just Nice Sneaker Convention. And I'm also happy to let you guys know that November 20th, we are back in Edison, New Jersey for another dope Just Nice Sneaker Convention. So, hey, if you missed me last weekend, make sure you pull up November 20th because your boy will be in the building. But before we even get to the actual panel, I do still want to let you guys know that I do still have sizes available in the Air Jordan 6 Bordeaux grade school. I have size 3.5 through 6. That's all I have in a grade school Bordeaux. I'm doing retail plus shipping. I also have sizes, and these joints went back quick yesterday. I got size 7.5, size 8, and 8.5 left in the Air Jordan 11 Low IE. I'm doing $205 ship. That's basically retail plus tax in Chicago plus your shipping. So if you need 7.5, 8, or 8.5, those are the only sizes I got available. Please DM me on IG or message me at unbreakablekicks@yahoo.com. Last but not least, I got a size 11, 11.5 on the Air Jordan 13 Obsidians. I also got a size 6 and a size 7. I'm doing, after tax in Chicago, these are $210, so add $15 for shipping, and the grade school will be the same price as the grade school for the Air Jordan 6 Bordeaux. So if you need any of those, make sure you guys hit me up on IG. Enjoy the video, smash that like button, subscribe. I want to say we like 50 subscribers away from 209K, so tell your friends, share the video. Enjoy, Army. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later.
All the way from Chi-Town, the Windy City, Unbreakable Kicks, and of course, last but not least, of course, we got the mayor. Everybody make some noise for this roundtable panel right here. That's all y'all got. He will shut the doors right now if y'all show some love.
Yo, come on, man. Give it a little more than that.
I swear to goodness.
Unbreakable
I don't think I
Kicks.
can hear you guys. Can I get a little louder than that? Come on.
This is who y'all came to see.
This is, look, man, I just wanted to bring you guys some substance, not just tables, not just sneakers, not just raffles, man. I wanted to bring you guys a little bit of substance so you can tune in with these YouTubers and these influencers and ask questions that you want. First, we're going to start off asking these guys questions that me and my wife personally came up with, and then we're going to go to the crowd. Garden State Pusher got his mic over there. After we got done with my questions, then anybody, if anybody wants to ask any one of these influencers a question, you feel free to do that. So, first off, I want to thank everybody for coming out, man. You guys always show love to us, and we appreciate you guys so much. So I just couldn't do just another regular event. Every event from here on out is going to be that, an event. Not a sneaker convention. It's gonna be an event. So shout out Cam's Kicks, shout out Unbreakable Kicks, shout out old man Mayor over there, big dog, big money. You know what I'm saying? I won't be able to pay my rent for bringing him to y'all, but I love y'all because of that.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
All right, so we're gonna get into this right now, and it's gonna be a little tricky with y'all too, because I know how y'all two rock. But Cam. First, Cam, what is your favorite sneaker right now?
Favorite sneaker right now? Well, I just got the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Lows, so that's one of my favorites right now. Favorite shoe I've had for a while.
Yo, relax.
Is the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 197s. That's been my favorite for a while now. So
definitely a dope shoe. Definitely a dope shoe.
Quick update on the merch. I still got some white jerseys. Now, as far as the white shorts, no more size large, no 4X, no 5X, 3X is the biggest, but I want to say I only got 1 3X left. Sizes are dwindling down on all merch. Obsidian shorts as well, dwindling down on all sizes on everything, Army. If y'all go ahead and put in y'all orders today, I will make sure I ship out today. I got the UNC. Now, I am thinking about saving some of this merch for next year because we are getting those Air Jordan 6 UNCs next year, and this merch will go perfect with the Air Jordan 6 UNCs that's dropping next year. So, and then I'm going to bring this stuff back out when those Air Jordan 6 UNCs actually drop. The black UNC's been busting as well. I actually love the black and UNC colorway. Love the black and UNC colorway. Here's the shorts as well.
Break. What is your wait a minute. What is your favorite sneaker without using a Retro 7? What is your favorite sneaker?
Man,
Or PE.
that one is tough. That one is tough. I would say I gotta keep it a buck. My favorite shoe as of right now probably would have to be the Air Jordan 3 Oregon Picker. That probably would have to be my favorite right now. It was the Travis Scott Fragment High.
Oh,
That's a good shoe.
It was that shoe, but
we're not going to talk about that right now.
things happen.
Mayor, what is your favorite sneaker right now without using an Air Force One?
Oh, that's easy. Jordan 9s.
Jordan 9, yes.
I never would have got that.
Damn, I should have said
Jordan
without.
9s?
All right, besides Jordan 9.
I love Jordan 9s because I'm a baseball fan, and that's the year that Michael Jordan broke out and started playing baseball. And it's one of the most plain silhouettes, just like the Air Force, which is my favorite shoe, obviously.
So which colorway though?
Probably the olive.
That's a very clean pair. I love that pair.
That's a fire one. Damn, I should have said, all right, without after that too, because I should have known.
Air Max 1. I could do this all day long.
All right, man. All right, so what is the back to Cam, what is the sneaker of the year in your opinion?
I'm gonna have to give it to the Travis Scott Fragments. That's just such a dope
The
shoe.
high or the low?
I like the lows. I don't know if I even said, but the lows personally for me.
I know it's unbreakable.
Did that just hurt you?
What's the sneaker of the year, man?
I mean, I was gonna say the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment Highs, but we know how that goes. But to keep it a buck, the Air Jordan 3 Monier. If y'all touch that shoe,
That's a good shoe too.
Yeah, that's a fire one. That's definitely a fire one.
the quality on that shoe is amazing. So definitely will have to be that.
Sir Mayor, sneaker of the year?
Hands down, I'm on year 3.
Hey!
That's a good one too. I have a pair of those, so I like
And I'll tell you why. You guys all familiar with James Whitner's social status, Armand. His story is amazing. So coming from where he come from and building 17 to 18 stores now between social statuses and Armand and everything else and becoming the entrepreneur that he is. And having a chance to work with Jordan the way that he's working with them. And when you're able to work with them is a plus, but when you're able to create one of the illest silhouettes ever and make something crazy like that out of it, you have to applaud that man and give it up. So it's hands down to Armand year 3.
And I'm going to answer that one too because I've always been a Retro 11, Retro 12 guy is my favorite. I mean, they haven't dropped yet, but the sneaker of the year to me is the Cool Gray 11.
Talking about the shoes.
I see you got this
Not out yet.
Oh, these things?
Oh, it's not out yet.
Yeah, these is my favorite sneaker to drop. They ain't dropped yet, but I had to have these. Cool, I never was able
So
to have
what? I got 2 pair, big deal.
Look, see how you just gotta flex on me? Listen,
Shout to Reggie.
As a kid, I was not able to have these nowhere near close to these. I was a feline baby, and I'm so happy. It's my first time ever being able to own them, so that's just fire to me.
Hold on 1 second, man. Shout out to this crowd because I've been to a lot of events and done a lot of panels, but I've never seen the amount of people surrounding.
Shout out to the sneaker gang.
Shout out to you guys.
Real talk.
All right, third question. Cam's Kicks, what's your definition of a sneakerhead?
Definition of a sneakerhead. That's a tough one. I'd say someone that's just like, obviously has a love for sneakers, is there for the culture. I don't know. It's kind of hard to define. Like, there's a lot of definitions because like people can define it like very differently depending on how they see shoes. Because you don't have to like a specific type of shoe. I'd say wear what you like. You don't have to wear what's hype necessarily. So.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Break. What's your definition of a sneakerhead?
A person that buys sneakers and a person that actually loves it. No, just keeping it a buck because like in today's day of sneaker living, man, you got so many terminologies. Like when I first started, it was no hype beats. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really call yourself a sneakerhead. You just was a person that bought sneakers. You love them.
True.
Hey, I like these right here. No matter what nobody else said, it wasn't, hey, if Unbreakable don't like these, I'm not gonna buy them. It wasn't none of that. It was, if I see this shoe, whether it was $1,000, well, Mayor ain't gonna pay no $1,000. But if it was, if it was $100 to $600, you know what I'm saying? If you like the shoe, you bought the shoe. So a person that likes shoes.
Facts. Rolex Mayor. What?
It's Audemars Piguet, Mayor.
Oh, today? I'm sorry.
Get it right.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. What is your definition of a sneakerhead, Mayor?
First of all, I hate the word sneakerhead because where I come from in the South Bronx, growing up, if there was a head behind something, that means you was a crackhead or a dopehead, so on and so forth. So I hate that word. If I had to, a crackhead is gonna buy some crack before he pays his rent. I'm paying my rent before I buy some sneakers. That's what I'm saying. So, we sneaker enthusiasts, we sneaker lovers, we sneaker wearers. Because I wear my shoes, so I'm a sneaker wearer. For me, it's buying what you like. Who gives a shit what anybody else thinks? If you like this shoe, you buy that shoe. Everybody goes, yo, you got this amazing collection, man. Why you always wearing white on white Air Force Ones? Because that's what I feel like wearing. And that's just, to me, it's just, your love for the culture is your love for the culture. Nobody can tell you how to love your sister, your mother, your brother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Nobody can tell you how to do that. So nobody should tell you how to be able to love sneakers. So my thing is, buy what you like, wear what you like, and enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. And don't jump out the window to buy some dumbass shoes for $3,700 when they only cost $160 for some goddamn reason. I'm gonna give y'all something. Resellers are gonna hate it, you might love it, you might respect it. Sneakers are only worth what our stupid asses are willing to pay for them.
So what's the most you spent on a pair of shoes then?
I say watch our live.
Nike made me a one-of-one Air Force when the Yankees won their 27th World Series, and the choice was up to me to make the donation. So it was a donation, I think, to Wildcat Haven. It was some cat thing that, some stuff that Nike had out there in Portland, and I made a donation. I think I made the donation of $3,000. But I could have made a donation for $500, and it would have been the same way. But I just chose to do that because it was a charitable thing. So that's probably the most I've spent on the show.
Nice, that's dope, man.
Most I ever spent was $100.
You're lying.
Big cat.
Gracious, man. Okay.
After this checklist, that's all you're going to be able to spend is $100 on
Okay, Cam, if you could only have one pair for the rest of your life, what it would be, and you have to give a specific colorway.
So, like, just one pair, a specific colorway?
Has to be a specific colorway. But one pair, you can't, this is the only shoe you can purchase. You can purchase it over and over and over again, but you have to wear it for the rest of your life.
This might be a weird one, but I wear it all the time, so probably like the OG Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows.
You love that, man.
I love that shoe.
This guy really has a fascination for Travis Scott.
I just like the shoes.
We know what shoe he loves.
Cam, how old are you?
I'm 19.
That's why
I didn't know you were that young.
Now I understand. I'm not mad
I
at
thought
you.
you were like 20-something. I didn't.
I'll be 20 this year, but yeah.
Hey, man. Let's go.
Making that bread, I ain't
Damn, all my kids are older than you. Shit, my grandson is 8. Damn, you 19? Wow.
All right. So, break. What would it be? Not a Retro 7.
Why the man can't pick a Retro 7?
No, because we want to hear something new. I know
Shit,
stuff.
you know my answer's fucked up.
That's why
I know what you should pick.
Listen, that's why I'm trying to switch it up for used to. I don't want everyone to hear what they're used
What
to
about-
hear.
But if you tell me I gotta wear for the rest of my life, you gonna argue with me what I gotta wear?
I don't want to hear a Retro 1. I don't want to hear Air Force 1. I don't want to hear it.
See, mine is quite easy. I'm gonna go with the
Guess I ain't got shit to say then.
You gonna go with what?
The Black Cement 3.
Black
That's a very solid option.
That's a good one.
Black Cement.
That's a good one.
Legendary.
Before Mayor goes, mine for the rest of my life, Taxi 12. I could wear that shoe into the ground. I don't care. Taxi 12, I will wear that for the rest of my life.
I'm not mad at that. Now, what are my stipulations? Because I get stipulations with everything. Even when Nike sends me shoes, I get stipulations. Okay, what are your steps?
Go ahead, just go ahead, answer. Rest of your life. No, I just don't want to hear Air Force 1.
It's a white on white Air Force One for the rest of my life. What's wrong with that? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Linen Atmosphere Air Force One. Is that better?
It's still an Air Force.
It's my favorite shoe ever. You ain't shit.
If you cannot have the Air Force 1, what silhouette is it gonna be?
Air Force Ones.
There's no such thing as not having Air Force One.
Oh my God. Air Force 1 for Mayor, that's it. We got it.
I'm sorry for the boring answer on this one. I promise I'll entertain some more in a minute.
These ones are a little deeper. Listen, these ones are a little deeper.
Let me ask you, who wrote that question? You or your wife? You know your wife is my homie. Who wrote that last question?
Last one, me.
I figured.
Now look, this is where my wife comes in at.
Here we go.
We're gonna get a little
Now we got the brains in the family.
Yeah, you're right. Cam, if you could wave a magic wand and have anything you want right now in your life,
Travis Scott in front of me performing.
No, not that.
If you can wave a wand to have anything in your life right now, what would it be?
Travis Scott. No, I'm just kidding. That's a tough question. I honestly don't know. Anything like in the entire world?
Anything.
Think hard on this one, man.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't have a house, so maybe a house. I don't know. It's not that point.
All that money you making selling shoes, you ain't got a house yet?
I don't, not yet. Coming soon.
All right, there you go.
I say front row tickets to see Travis Scott.
Front row tickets to see Travis Scott. Backstage pass.
Unlimited Travis merch for the rest of my life.
Meet and greet with Travis Scott.
And for food, the Travi Patty meal, of course.
Break one thing. Magic wand.
Man,
Here right in front of you.
it has nothing to do with sneakers.
Nothing to do with sneakers. Anything.
I'm doing generational wealth for my.
Let's go.
No, seriously, I have a 6-year-old daughter, man, and I enjoy what I do. This is my job now. Say it again.
You're already rich.
Yeah, a little bit, bro. I mean, I ain't to the standard where I want to be, you know, with more working hard. But literally, the generational wealth and just the knowledge that my mom and dad didn't give me in order to, you know, be in the position that I'm in right now. So just continue to educate her and set her up for, you know, a future when I'm long gone.
Mayor over there is still thinking about it because he has everything.
Unlimited Air Force Ones.
He already got that.
He already has unlimited Air Force Ones.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I got seats from Yankee Stadium. I got all that. Nah, for me, don't get sentimental, man. Don't start. I'm gonna start crying on you. If I could do it one last time and wave a magic wand, it would be dinner with my grandfather one more time.
Word.
My grandfather died when I was 16 years old. He died in my arms, and by 16, he had instilled so much shit in me that I carry to this day. Excuse my French, but this is how it's gonna come out. My grandfather instilled so much shit in me by the time I was 16 that by 17 and a half, I was taking care of my whole family already. And that's real spit. And, you know, and it's just to thank him one more time and to hug him one more time and to just show him that he made a real one, that he, you know, he helped create a real one. And I couldn't have did it without him, so I would definitely take that all day long.
Yo, give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause for that, man. That's a real rap right there. Melissa, somebody cutting onions in here?
One of y'all start crying, I'm gonna start crying. Don't do this.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm a sensitive dog.
What would you do? What would you do if you knew that you could not fail at it?
You know, I couldn't what?
What would you do if you knew that you could not fail at it? Whatever it is, you're gonna succeed. What would the first thing that you would do?
I don't know exactly, but I mean, I just want to keep opening up more businesses, keep opening up more stores, so just gonna keep pushing for that and open as many stores as I can.
I'm playing the Powerball.
Absolutely. Break. What would you do?
I'm playing whatever the
if
biggest.
you knew you
drawing
couldn't
I'm
fail,
playing
what would be your
Right.
next step?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all know me for shoes, but other than shoes, like, I'm a big kid, so, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna be in, like, a Marvel movie playing Spider-Man or something. Like, you know, growing up watching Power Rangers and, like, Spider-Man, boy, like, I'd be the Red Ranger, boy,
Yes,
like,
sir.
like, some of that nature, bro, like, you know, be, like, on the big screen or something like that, man.
Listen, Unbreakable.
The next Power Ranger.
Power Ranger, bro.
Unbreakable, that name could be a dope WWE superstar, too.
And you have bulletproof Jordan 7.
I'm with it, bro, I'm with it.
Like Wonder Woman got bracelets, you be like, ding.
Sir Mayor, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?
Y'all getting philosophical, Mayor, right?
Hey, this is wifey right
That's why I
here.
spit game. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I always go on Instagram live, talking trash, running around, driving around. And one thing that I always do is, it happened a million times. People always stop me when I'm in the street, like homeless people or people in the street that are not doing well. And they always ask me for money. And I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna give you no money. I don't do that because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. But if you're hungry, I'll feed you. And I've literally gotten out of my car, bought people slices of pizza, fed families, so on and so forth. So if I could do that, I'll end hunger. I would end world hunger. If I could snap my fingers and end world hunger, that's what it would be.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, man.
I I know y'all pissed off like, damn, this 49-year-old talking all this nonsense. But I'm being honest.
Okay,
Get back to the sneakers so the people can love me again.
Hey, the rest, listen, we're gonna get to the sneakers with the crowd, but the rest is, this is wifey right here, man.
Let's go.
What do you believe, Cam, is your biggest strength, and how does it show up?
My biggest strength, I would probably say, is obviously my team. I couldn't do it without them, so appreciate everyone that works really hard. And obviously everyone that supports us, all our fans, and everyone that buys shoes from us. We couldn't do it without them, so.
Your biggest strength is having a strong, structured team.
Strong, structured team and a strong, like, supporting fan base and everything.
Fire. Fire.
That boy 19.
Break, what do you believe is your biggest strength, and how does it show up?
I would say my biggest strength is like grit and resiliency. Reason being is, for those who follow me or for those who have watched my YouTube journey over the last couple of years, man, y'all have seen I done been through a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Absolutely.
And you know, to still be able to sit in front of you guys and to be able to, you know, take pictures and hug you guys and shake hands. It took a lot. Like, a lot of people don't see what goes on behind the camera. The only thing they see is, what up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks, I'm bringing you this shoe, you know, but a lot of people don't see the heartache and the headache and the stress and the things that go behind, you know, filming videos and recording and getting on camera and still putting a smile on you guys' face when I might be at my lowest. And I gotta thank the Unbreakable Army too. I know it's a lot of members of the Army in here, man, because y'all keep me going. I know when I was at one of my lowest point, a young lady messaged me and said, "You're unbreakable for a reason. Now be unbreakable." And that stuck with me. At my lowest, I'm getting goosebumps from it, like serious, like at my lowest, she was like, "You unbreakable, be unbreakable." And ever since then, I'm just like, every day I gotta continue to push it, you know, by God, I'm still here, you know. Being able to say, what up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks, and let's get to some shoes.
Oh man, my man. Yo, shout out my wife for these questions, man. She's in her event right now, but
shout out to the brains in the crew.
Yeah. Michael Jordan, you better relax. All right. What do you believe is your biggest strength, and how does it show up, Sir Mayor?
My biggest strength. I guess my biggest strength is being able to command my respect and command the room, and it's something my mother told me. I was raised by a single parent, and she always taught me how to command my respect whenever I walk in the room, and that's one of my biggest attributes. That helped me to build some of the most amazing relationships I have in life. Pretty much was just based on me being able to command the room and commanding my respect and being respectful and in the same token. That's pretty much what it is.
Yes, sir. So questions from us, questions from me is already done. So if anybody wants to ask any influencer up here any questions, come up right now to Garden State Pusher on the mic and ask a question. Anyone.
I preferably ask that you have gum, breath mint, something.
Anybody have any questions for the influencers? Anyone?
Don't be shy.
I'm gonna start it off.
Don't be shy. So let's go.
You got a question? Can I ask one quick question?
You said you got one.
You got one? Young brother, who inspired you to really start at a young age to do all this the way you're doing it? Because you got like a real strong foundation to be so young.
Honestly, I had a lot of people that inspired me. I mean, I've been in the shoes for years now, so I grew up watching sneaker YouTube, like Kais, like people like them, all the OG like sneaker YouTubers, Unbreakable. I watch him a little bit as well. Yeah, no problem, man. Just people like that, like people doing YouTube and sneaker videos that kind of inspired me a little bit. My friend got me into sneakers, so that's how I got into sneakers, but...
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, bro.
All the way from your hood, where you from, knowing that, you know, the current conditions of your area, where you from, how did you even make it out to be what you are without the distractions back home the way they are? Like, what pushed you to go that hard?
Man, just growing up, bro, I grew up in a two-family household, my mom and dad, but we didn't have everything.
Yo, can we respect the people that's talking back there, please? Y'all can keep it down a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, just growing up in a household that I grew up with, man, seeing my mom and dad, you know, struggle paycheck to paycheck. I've always vowed, you know, and there's nothing against them, but I always tell my mom, I wish that my mom and dad would have would have given me more information just as far as like credit and credit cards and student loans and things of this nature that I had to learn for myself. But by me learning that for myself, it actually made me stronger and it actually made me more level-headed. So just being from where I come from, bro, I saw a lot of stuff and I knew what I did want and what I didn't want. So just tunnel vision, like literally it was from, and my wife can attest to this, it was years where my wife was just like, please, you did 3 videos, like you don't need to do another video. But my tunnel vision was, it literally, that's all I saw. And I knew what I wanted for my wife and for my daughter. So man, just having that resiliency, nobody could stop me from what I had planned. And I didn't even know I had this plan. I started doing shoes on Facebook groups. I was in Facebook groups and people were like, hey bro, like you should post this shoe on YouTube. You just got this early. And the first video I ever did on YouTube was the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam from 2016. I got 8,000 views on it and I thought I was P. Diddy in this joint. You know what I'm saying? And then I just continued. Now stay consistent. There was a young lady in here that has a YouTube channel and I was telling her that, just stay consistent. Consistency is key with everything in life, not even YouTube.
Facts, yeah.
Just literally anything that you want in life, you have to be consistent. You can't do it one day and then skip doing it for 2 weeks and then expect to be good at it. You have to be consistent with anything that you want in life.
That was a very good answer, thank you. I can give it up. I mean, I didn't know my questions would do this. Big Mayor, being as though I would consider you the OG on the panel, right?
Thanks for calling me an old man.
I know, without saying it. How does it feel to go through as many sneaker eras that you went through and to still stand in this era on top of the game?
That's a good question.
It's amazing, man. Like, you know, sneakers have withstood the test of time. To be able to watch, and people get mad, but to be able to watch Nike and Jordan retro shoes that kids can get the same experience that I did when I had them, it's an amazing thing, man. I mean, you know, minus the campouts and all that stuff y'all gotta go through. No, I'm being real. I mean, the hardest part for me was cutting school to go get a pair of sneakers on a Wednesday. And then they stopped doing that and releasing them on Saturdays because kids were cutting school. But, you know, the fact that a young kid can get a cool grade when I got my first cool grade back then, or get their first Olive now, or even when Ronnie released the Kips again, to release the Linens again, for people to experience the same thing that I did and to see the same pleasure and joy in people's eyes that I did when I was a kid, I mean, it's amazing. I get kids walking up to me all day knowing who I am. I'm 49 years old. I've been doing this forever. Like, I've been doing this since I'm 9 years old, 12 years old. Like, I've been doing this forever. Like, I'm ancient. But I enjoy the fact that a young kid could walk up to me. I'm haggling in the back with a 15-year-old right now for a pair of sneakers. It's the greatest thing in the world. Like, it's fun. I'm about to rob his little ass when I'm done. I'm about to show him where I really came from. I mean, nah, it's just fun. I mean, just watching the overall experience, watching young entrepreneurs, watching young hustlers. And mind you, I used to denounce reselling. But I get it, you know. But what used to bother me about reselling was if you're staying online waiting for 3 days, smelling like a butt cheek sandwich to get a pair of shoes that you're gonna resell the next day for $100. You basically stood online for $2 an hour. I mean, go get a job at McDonald's at that point. But it's a different game now. Now there's bots. Now there's everybody got everything going, and now you're getting multiple pairs. So I get the hustle. No, I really used to bother me. You know what it is for somebody to be like me having a conversation with a regular adult and she's telling me, hey, I want to buy my son a pair of Jordans because he did good in school, and she can't go get them because she can't get on the line in Foot Locker to go get them. It was disturbing to me. I used to really try to go out my way to make that happen for people because it sucked. But it's a total different spin now. We done had 3 or 4 spins in this reselling thing since I've seen it mature. Right? We going back to eBay again because they're not charging fees now from what I hear. Right?
Shout out to eBay.
But I mean, it's crazy because back then that was all we knew. You know, we didn't know camping out, we didn't know this, you know, like, we didn't know none of that stuff, and you know, but I respect the hustle now, and I respect the fact that everybody enjoys it the way that I still enjoy it. I'm 49 and I still enjoy it, so I could imagine.
All right, man, JUS, you know I was coming to you with it, man. It's my last question as the host.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm waiting for anybody else to come up. Just Nice, 2015 to now, what's that, 6 years?
6 years.
You did 3 in 1 year in 2021.
3 in 1 year.
That boy rich.
How's it feel outside of being rich in your own quad from Monster?
I am broke.
How's it feel to actually be amongst some of the greats that you looked up to as one of the greats that started a culture in South Jersey that's spread throughout the East Coast so far. How does it feel, son?
I mean, it's just, it's so crazy, man. I went to my first sneaker con in 2015, and Mayor, I know for a fact he does not remember this, but I had a boot bag on, and I almost knocked him over. He looked like, he's like, damn, my man, what's going on with you? I say, oh, my fault. I know he doesn't remember. I told you the following year about it, and you didn't remember, so I know you damn sure don't remember now. So, and at that point, I had just started watching his videos. I didn't realize who he was at first, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Mayor. And then this was my first sneaker event ever. I met my boy Danny, which now he's Big Feet Steals, but his name used to be Sneakerhead. And I met him. I was in contact with him. I met him out there at the Jacob Javits Center for the Sneaker Con, and it was just like mind-blowing seeing, because I love sneakers since I was a kid. It was mind-blowing seeing the tables, seeing the people buying whole tables, and little 13-year-old kids with 10 grand in their pocket. It was just nuts to me, and I wanted to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Not just come and be a patron, but really be a part of it. And my shout out Wildwood, John Lynch. I'm a dude from the wrong side of the train tracks that have made a lot of mistakes in life, and one man gave me one opportunity, and after that opportunity, it was over. And last year, COVID almost killed me. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, right after my event in November. November 1st, I had an event, I almost died. I was in the hospital until November 23rd, right before Thanksgiving, and it still took me 3 or 4 months to even be able to walk right again. And all I thought about was like, damn, I gotta get my people a sneaker event. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, but just...
Yo, make some noise for these people up here right now. Legends, icons, up-and-coming legendary stuff. All right, my name is Garden State Pusher. I'm me. I'm the best host in Jersey, and I just want to say thank y'all for actually listening.
But look, from the crowd, let's get a couple questions. You got a question?
Did you wash your hands?